Hey, it's Francis. The question I get all the time from traders is I don't have the time. How can I fit it in? Is it for me? Am I too old? Because all I ever see is these youngsters flying around in first class or private jets or on their Lamborghinis because they've made a few quid from their mum's basement. So then you get older people of my age, mid 40s, of a mature level, that obviously think it's not for them. Not only is that then a problem, the problem is how do I fit trading in around my responsibilities? Now, when you're young, you think you've got all the time in the world and you still waste it. But when you look back, you had so much spare time. Now, I was a father from 19 years old, so I became a dad very, very early. However, the amount of time I wasted still in my 20s around my football career, etc., was unbelievable. And I'm sure most of you can relate to that. And when it comes to trading, we need time on the charts. There's no doubt about that. But the worst thing about now is, and it's a blessing, okay? I believe that it's a massive blessing, but people do not have time because they have responsibilities. They have bills to pay. They have wives and husbands to make sure that their marriage is successful. That is hard work. You need to work with each other. Parenting, commitments. So how can you fit in trading where maybe for a year or 2 years you might not be profitable? That's after you've learned the strategy and then you're working on your psychology. How do you fit that in alongside making sure the family's okay, making sure you're mentally okay, physically okay, and you've got a happy life, a happy marriage, happy relationships? It's a tough task. And believe me, it takes nearly a decade for you to get all those areas. Self-development and self-mastery takes years. I've been on a journey for about 7 to 8 years now, nowhere near where I need to be, but it's taken me years of study and action. Now, I wanted to just bring up this video because a lot of my community are a similar age. We range from maybe 28. We've got a couple of 16, 17-year-olds, and big shout out to you. But we range from 28 males and females, up to 55, 65, okay? So everybody's faced with different problems and different responsibilities. And I want to break down, off the cuff, no edit, the things that come to my mind of how you can implement trading so it's successful in your life, okay? Because there's so many courses, there's so many ways to trade, there's so many this tip and that tip, but why is there so many people that fail? And if you watch my content a lot, you will know that I'm massive on psychology because trading, I believe, is about psychology. It's the holy grail if you can master your psychology. So the benefit of being middle-aged and older is you've got experience that you can pull from bad times, diversities, and traumas that you've been through and really take that into your trading and the psychology behind that. You've got a massive advantage. People think that they don't have an advantage when they're older because, oh, I've got commitment, I've got time. It'd be selfish if I did this, okay? Selfish, my friends, is not being the full potential for yourself so you can lead your family and be a hero towards your kids and the husband or the wife to your partner. Selfish is not pushing yourself to that next level. And what you have on your side is experience. So bring those times, those tough times of whatever you went through into the charts, and you will see how you will start to deal with the charts, the psychology behind the charts. So again, if you're a young one and you're watching this, and a lot of people watch this, they do, don't go chasing the silly things or the marketing. Work on the process and go from experiences and try and build the mindset of self-mastery. Self-mastery, by the way, is the ultimate strength for any human being, and especially a man. In the world that we live in at the moment, where men are being suppressed and men are not allowed to be men, you need to go on a self-mastery course, journey, books, and take action. So let me speak about what you need to do on a day-to-day basis when it comes to trading. You're probably trading already. That's why you're watching this video. You're probably frustrated, losing trades, can't get your head around it, snapping at the wife, the partner might not support, kids don't understand, you'll feel lonely. That's why we're here, and that's why you're watching this channel, because trading is very, very lonely. But I must stress Hey, quick interruption, guys. Quick interruption. We have our third bootcamp of the year coming on the 25th and the 26th of July. All the traders that have traded with me and are successful have come through our bootcamp or our courses, and now you've got an opportunity for you to get involved. Many of our students are now funded. With one of our students, obviously, he's funded 8 funded, which takes him for around about $500,000 when it comes to the futures trading. So well done to him. And that could be you after the next boot camp. So on the 25th and the 26th, join me. It's online. We do it for 2 days where we cover my strategies that I use and allows me to go full-time in the market. The psychology side, because as you know, I'm always into the psychology and the stoic side of trading. And our NQ futures strategy that we use. Now we've gone over from crypto to futures, and obviously our intervals when it comes to getting into trades. So as always, make sure you hit that link, go and check it out. There's only a limited amount of spaces as always, because I like to work with small amount of people. Make sure you're quick, make sure you book, and I'll see you on the 25th and then the 26th of July. Without action, you will go in round in circles and circles and circles. You must take action on this video, on the books that you read, on the masterminds that you get into, on the courses that you take. You must take action. So the simple way to do this is make sure you've got a schedule of the 3 hours that you have in your day. Now, I work with some full-time traders, but 90% of the people that I work with when they come to me, they are in a job or they've left a job or they have savings and they want to take trading to a full-time level. Now, the only way you're going to do that is by getting time on the charts. That does not mean 8 hours a day, every single day, staring at charts over trading. That means that you do need to understand, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to trade for this amount of time. Because if you do this, you're going to have dumb trading, which means you know what you're looking for, but you're entering trades at the wrong levels because you're at the charts for too long. It's called dumb trading. Okay. And that might be you watching this video right now. You think you're a trader, but you just cannot get over that green line. So the first thing you need to do is very, very simple. You need to schedule your day. It's amazing how people do not schedule their day in this day and age with all the free resources for you to schedule your day. If it's not scheduled, if it's not in the diary, it does not get done. Okay, sometimes I'll put in my diary, I'm used to it now, but I'll put a time when my son's off on his school holidays. I'll put a time that me and my son get to play games. We have a time. Okay, it might sound crazy, but me and my son then know that this is the times that we play, or these are the days that we play. And sometimes it's hard work, and sometimes it's not. And then there's times that I try and fit the daughter in, and daughters, should I say, and make sure the wife. And then I'll see what hours are left for trading when they're off school. So your day needs to be very, very simple. You need to wake up in the morning and you already need to know what you're doing for that day. So if you have a normal 9 to 5 and you're trying to get out of that 9 to 5 lifestyle, and that's probably why you're trading, okay, you need to figure out where can I fit 1 hour to 2 hours per day, looking at the charts, marking my charts, and then seeing what happened when we got to those levels. It's the only possible way that you're going to do this, okay, people? And don't tell me you don't have enough hours in the day. There will be something that you are doing that is not benefiting you in your life, actually probably sabotaging you, and you could switch that to get on the charts. There is no time for Netflix if you are not where you want to be. There is no time for PORN if you want to get where you need to get to. And I highly suggest you do not involve yourself in that type of stuff, because you lose your testosterone and eventually you will probably lose your marriage. And the other things, alcohol and things like that, I'm not here to tell you. I'm not no doctor, but I don't do it. It's changed my life. I don't do none of those things because those things are taking time away from me. Now, I'm not going to go onto the charts and show you all that stuff. The last video, you can go and see how I get into trades. I gave you a strategy, what I teach all the time. And I'm not going to go over that right now, because at the end of the day, you need to understand that this is a mind game. It's not strategies, okay? It's a mind game. Now, some people will say they're equal. Of course, you need to have a strategy to get an edge. But without an edge, which is the easiest part, okay, you're still would probably make money in the market if you had a really, really disciplined, strong mindset. But with a great strategy and a terrible mindset, you would never make consistent money. That is for sure. So you must go away, use your experiences from past traumas, past relationships, past achievements, past failures, and then take that into your life and look, I don't want this, and this is what I need to do on the chart. Again, sometimes I ramble on a little bit. This is not an edited one with all fancy stuff. I'm not into all that stuff and scripted and things flashing on the screen. It's raw facts that you need to understand. So if you are of the age of similar to us, or you're over 30, etc., and you're thinking it's for the young ones, where do I get my time? I've just told you. Get rid of the things that are sabotaging your life, work on self-mastery, and you will conquer all your dreams. The strongest man in the room is the strongest man with the mental strength, not the biggest muscles. Always remember that.